All right, so I have been using a little tiny soundbar in the office room that's attached to my TV. So I have a 43-inch TV in there, and I have this little soundbar that we did a review of before, and normally I would just have that for the laptop and things, but I've been using it in there for now because it gives a bit better sound than the TV did, and anything that's better is a good thing. Since Christmas has come and I had a little bit of extra money, I decided that I was going to look for something a little better because I spend so much time in that room that I wanted a little bit better sound. So I came across this Bomaker 37-inch, so it's fairly big, 37-inch, 2.0, so I'm guessing it's just right and left channel. TV soundbar with built-in subwoofer. So we have a other soundbar that we have downstairs that's kind of similar. It's they call it a 2.1 because it has a subwoofer in it, but not as big. That one down there is only a 31-inch, I believe. Anyway, this one comes with 3D surround sound, wireless Bluetooth, so if you need to connect Bluetooth to it, 4 equalizer modes, remote control, optical RCA cable included. Right now, 1,587 reviews. That's pretty good, and it's 4.5 stars. Also, $10 coupon here in Canada on Amazon, bringing it down to about $120. So that's not too bad, well, as long as it sounds good. So what we're going to do is take a look at it. Here it is, right here. We're going to take a look at it, and we're going to connect it to my TV, and we may even connect it to my cell phone, my iPhone, via Bluetooth, and take a listen to see kind of what it sounds like. All right, guys, coming up. So I've actually used Bomaker stuff before, from earbuds, headphones. I've even tried some of their projectors, and I've always been very pleased with the quality that comes from this brand. So with a good amount of reviews and 4.5 stars, we said before, I was curious, and I was like, you know what, let's give her a go. So here it is, and I don't know if my camera up top is going to be able to see it all because it's not crazy wide, but there it is. I'll kind of hold it up here as well. There's Bomaker, right? Bomaker. See how big it is? It's decent, 37 inches. You know, if you don't understand how big 37 inches is, get out a measuring tape. And I don't know, it's called the Odine 1 2.0 channel soundbar system. Whatever, Odine. Doesn't say Odine anywhere here, but I guess that's what it is. Big thing for me is it did have Bluetooth, and of course had optical, as well as just a standard 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 inch connector. So that should be good. Other than that, it's a soundbar. Really, the only thing that's important is how it sounds. So let's crack it open, shall we? Crack it open. So, need a little bit of popping this off here, because we all want good sound. Well, maybe not all of us, but some of us care. And I'm doing this in our room, well, my room, the office, because I'm sure, like, my wife would be like, I guess it sounds better. She definitely doesn't care too much for differences with really good audio versus not good audio. She doesn't hear the difference, and that's all right. A lot of people just don't. All right, so big. Is that everything? Yep, looks like everything in the box. Bunch of styrofoamy pieces, a lot of tape. What else do you get? A box, and I guess the box here, my guess would be the accessories, maybe. And of course you get the Bluetooth speaker itself. Yeah, it's definitely a good size, right? Oh yeah, good size. And it also has, hopefully you guys can see this, maybe. I'll bring that over here. See right here? It has little wall mounts. So if you put a little screws, they may even come in here, but there's one on both sides. You guys can see it that way. So that you can mount this to the wall and just kind of go, you know, click. And you're good to go, because your infrared is on the front right here. You guys can see it, as well as your lights for what input you're using. It's a nice kind of space grayish color too, which I kind of like. And anything on the back? Yeah, so on the back, you guys can see it all here. So this is where all the back stuff is. So you're gonna have your USB, your optical, and it does look like it has some like control. So power mode, I'm guessing your volume up, volume down, play, pause. And you know, it has your USB and your power line in. Everything you need. We're going to try Bluetooth, and of course we're gonna try optical. I got a bit of a cough, you know, a little bit of a cough. All right, what's going on in here? Cutting tape, and I don't know if I need to. What's happening? Says it comes with all the cables, so that's also kind of exciting, because I like when stuff is like, here's all the cables you might need, not like here's just one. Hopefully you have the rest. So you do get your power. That's kind of important. Power is good. You do get, let's see. All right, so you do get a remote, because that's handy, especially if you do wall mounting. That's gonna have all your, you know, ability to set all your inputs, your volume up and down, play, pause, your different input styles, I guess. So like your equalizer, it says there's 4 different ones. Your bass up and down, your treble up and down. Does it come with batteries? So that's a question. So here, yeah, look at this. There's your wall mount. So got little wall anchors, 2 screws. Wall mount, if you want that. Very cool. Here is an RCA to headphone jack if you're coming out of something that has RCAs out, like you're coming out of a receiver, something like that, to your headphone jack style. It does come with an optical cable. Very cool. User manual. Am I gonna read that? Probably not, but now I'm curious. Maybe no batteries. Maybe no batteries. It's not very heavy. No batteries, so it does need AAAs. And I think possibly I have some AAAs floating around, so hopefully I do. Okay, so we got everything. We got our power, we got our speaker, we got this, which I don't think we need. We got an optical cable, which we do need. So we're gonna take this, I'm gonna set it up in the other room, and we're gonna take a listen. Actually, no, before we do that, I'm gonna plug it in right here, and we're gonna Bluetooth to it. Just kind of give it a quick listen. A little listen. Doesn't have to be too long. And how long is the cable? So it's not crazy long cable, right? But I'm already getting it into a knot. But, you know, I don't know, what's that? About 5 feet, I'd say. 5 feet. Not quite, 5.5, somewhere in that range. So it's not short, it's just not long. Yeah. Okay, plug that in there. And then this, we're coming over here and plug. Now it does have on the bottom here too, like little feet. It's not too big, so it doesn't like elevate itself a lot. So I'm gonna lay this just here you guys can't see it right now probably. That's okay. Does it have a power on the side? I'm guessing I can't see anything. Okay, power. All right. So we get a little, you guys can see it now. We get a little line in, which is good. And then we should have something that goes through like modes. So let's see if we can go to line in, optical no, so that was line in, optical, Bluetooth. All right, so we're in Bluetooth now. So we're gonna bring up my phone here. I don't have a lot of power, so, but we'll get it. Settings, you guys can see this. Bluetooth, right to the bottom. Odine 1.
Connected.
It's connected. I'm gonna face this up so you guys can hear it a bit more. We'll play some music that I'm allowed to play. How's that? What is it gonna be? I don't really know. Let's try this one though. You can also sit it kind of on an angle like that, kind of if you wanted, I guess, maybe, possibly. It's got decent volume for sure. And a good full sound. And And I'm guessing that when I get this connected, I'll be able to play around with like the different audio modes and equalizers, like, because there's bass and treble, right? I can put more bass, less bass, more treble. Oh yeah. And this right now is at about 80%. Okay, no, I'm okay with that. And it connected really easy. Like you said, it's like you said. You didn't say anything. Like I said, when I saw, it comes up as Odine 1. That's it. You're good. The little light on the side here goes a solid blue versus the flashy blue. What more do you want? Okay, so now we're going to go take this into the other room. I'm going to connect it to my television, and we'll see what it sounds like there. All right, 2 seconds, guys. All right, guys, so we are now back in my room, and I first wanted to show you this. This was my old little soundbar that I was using, so it's really quite tiny in comparison to the new Bomaker. This one really is supposed to be used primarily as like a soundbar for like a computer or, you know, a laptop or something like that. But it was better than the speakers that was coming just out of this. This is going to be substantially. So this isn't connected anymore, of course. This is connected right now via power, but I am going to, I just wanted to show you that. I am going to just take another second here. I'm going to set up the optical cable and connect that, and we'll be right back. Now, just a quick tip for those of you that may not have played with optical cables before. This little, looks like a little plastic piece on the top. That comes off, right? So it seems like it's on there pretty good, but it does come off, or else you're not going to be able to fit it in there. But if you do have a TV that supports, let's say, optical out, this is going to be a great option, so that you can just kind of get it back there. And it only goes in one way, so it's like every other connector. If you got to force it, you got it in the wrong way. So that's all connected. I'm going to just get everything turned on and make sure it's working so that I don't waste your time. That's right. All right, 1 sec. All right, so we've got it all set up. This is my TV remote. This is this. I didn't have to do anything at all to the TV to tell it to start using the optical. Once this was plugged in, done. Now that may not be the same for your television if you are using optical. Sometimes you have to tell it to use that as an output. What I did have to do, and something to remember, is if you are using a speaker, an external speaker, for instance, make sure you turn your TV volume down, because a lot of TVs will fire out of anything that's connected to them. So if you have your TV and your soundbar both turned on, you'll sound like there's a little bit of an echo, and it's usually because one is slightly off from the other. But now that they're turned off, we're good. So I have some video up here, and let's crack open one of these. I got me because I don't want copyright stuff. All right, so it's coming out of the new soundbar. All right, guys. So today, well, we figured it's got a really like nice sound to it. Actually, I'm very happy with it. Of the year, because that was yesterday. First, and you can see everything for the infrared is over on the right side. We kind of ended the year like that. So this is my 2021 video that I put out. Ready? Just to crank the volume up a little bit. And we'll take the bass, because it has bass here. We'll just say bass up. Let's see what happens when the bass kicks in. Oh, it's just got a really nice, pleasing, clean sound. And it does have some like general voice on here, so depending on what you're kind of interested in. So if I said, it's got like a, there's a little bit more bassy, right? I think it's just got a couple levels of bass.
March 2020.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm happy with that. All right, let's try one more thing, because I think that's could also be important and what a lot of you guys that may be connecting are interested in. So let's come back out of here, and we'll try this. It's like I'm a gaming channel. All right, we're starting up. Very nice. So let's play. Actually, we'll play some Forza. Oh, even here it already sounds better. Let me grab my remote.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn left.
I'm not very good. But it definitely sounds really nice and crisp. Oh yeah, like the echo in here sounds really good. Yeah, it definitely sounds way nicer, especially when you go under a tunnel. It's got a way better echoey sound.
And great news for the people who made it through.
In 400 meters, turn sharp right.
Alright, definitely sounds good. Let's try a different game.
What's the plan, Commander?
Alright, something different.
Star Destroyer safe. The rebels can't learn about Operation Cinder. Move to intercept that enemy Corvette.
On your position.
Agent Miko, engage those rebel ships.
Yes, Commander. Corvus is on the move.
Blockade runner destroyed.
Commander Versio, this is Moff Ring. Rebel iron cannons have disabled the Dauntless.
Engaging enemy transport.
It's taking evasive action. Destroy it before it has a chance to board.
Alright, so we're not here to judge my inability to play games very well, but we are here to talk about the sound, and I'm very pleased actually. I think the sound out of this is actually really good. I do think the one thing that you have to be aware of is that its size, right? It's 37 inches, which means that I have it up against a 43-inch TV right now. So if you had a 40-inch, you'd probably be okay. Anything smaller than that, just realize that your soundbar is actually going to be wider than your actual TV is. If that's not an issue, cool, right? That's good. But some of us want our soundbar to look like it matches the television. So this goes really good for sure with a 43-inch and or bigger. Smaller, just realize that your soundbar is going to kind of dominate its appearance, I would think. But sound-wise, super happy. I love the fact that it comes with the wall mounts, which is great. I love its appearance, really nice. It comes with all the cables that you could need, has Bluetooth, and it all connected super easy. The only one thing that I wish was that it did come with AA batteries. No, AAA batteries. AAA batteries. Luckily I had some to get the remote to work. But other than that, here's the remote here. It's a simple remote. It does everything it needs to. Nice and easy to quickly move between the different inputs. You got your volume up, your volume down. If you're in a Bluetooth mode where you already have something connected via USB, you have that play pause, forward, rewind, and you have your different modes to go into. So you have your general, your voice, bass, treble, etc., and you're ready to listen to some good sound. That sounded kind of silly, but you know what I'm saying, right? You're gonna get way better sound than just coming out of your standard TV. All right, my friends, I'm gonna leave you there. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And does it have a mute, I wonder? Does it have a mute? I guess you could just change the mode. Listen. I wonder.
Connected.
Yeah, changed it to Bluetooth and instantly connected to my iPhone. That's alright too. Alright guys, I'm going to put links down below if you guys are interested in this. The Bomaker 2.0. Bluetooth. 3.5mm, 1/8 inch. And optical. So, a lot of connections. And it comes with all the cables. Very nice. Alright guys, links down below like I said. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little notification bell right there. And we'll see you guys next video. Later, my friends. I'm gonna see if I can get better at this game. All right. No, can't get better.